And we'd just like to start this morning with a presentation from Dr. Billy Gallagher, just to give some feedback on the Junior Forum. We ready for that, Billy? All right. Without further ado, we begin the last day of the 33rd Congress of our fine association.
Good morning. Everyone awake? Been a hard 4 days, Lovely food, lots of beer, nice wine, good company. You must all be shattered. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just take a moment to share with you some of the wonderful results of the Junior Forum. First of all, we had over 160 junior chefs participate. Including 70 competitors from the Black Box competition. It ended up that we had 43 countries represented in the forum. What did we learn? We learned that the opportunity to bring younger people into wax is unlimited. And what we did yesterday, we created an organizational committee that consists of the following: representatives from Japan, from Ireland, from New Zealand, from the UEA, and from Chile. These are the host countries that have already had a Junior Forum, and as you know, Chile will be the host in 2010. It is our intention to finalize the program 1 year up front, to finalize all the sponsorships 1 year up front, and to ensure that we have a really outstanding program that we can communicate in various languages around the world and to all the culinary schools around the world. I would like to ask all the presidents in the room today to please start promoting the Junior Forum to your young chefs and your colleges and culinary schools way up front. With the help of Peter Knipp, we will build up the web and put a good section on our web address with lots of details, lots of the pictures of what happened here in Dubai. Finally, I would like to say constructively that the Junior Forum needs a complete day on its own. It's probably too complicated to be half in the hall and half in the forum. And our basic suggestion for the next forum is that day 1 will be wax and day 2 will be completely for the forum, for their activities, their demonstrations, because what we found is the juniors want to learn skills. And we will focus on the forum on day 2 that we deliver skills presentations. We have a couple of our sponsors in the room today, and I would like to acknowledge them if I may. First of all, gold sponsors, the City and Guilds, which is probably the biggest educational institute in the English language speaking countries of the world. They are our gold sponsor. Custom Culinary, who you all know, gold sponsor. MLA, gold sponsor. The University of Johnson and Wales in Providence, Rhode Island, silver sponsor. De Wetsoff Wine Estate in the Ferris Cape in South Africa, silver sponsor. Southern Sun Hotels, bronze sponsor. And Peter Knipp Holdings, also bronze sponsor. So we could not have done the forum without their support, and the forum would not have been a success without the tremendous support of the Guild members, and I pay special tribute to Andy Cuthbert, my colleague in arms on my right. Big round of applause for the Guild and for Andy. I don't know if Peter Knipp is in the hall. No, I don't think he is. So could I call upon Mr. Darren Sinclair from City and Guilds to receive a certificate of our appreciation from the World Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Darren Sinclair, gold sponsor. You couldn't hear him there, but he said, here's to the next one. One final comment on the junior chefs. As you know, we had the competition, which you're going to get the results from. 14 young boys and girls from around the world. And I had the pleasure of sitting and looking at all their dishes and talking to the judges. You can feel proud at the quality of food that these youngsters produced. They really did a superb job. Let's hope when we go to Chile, we can have 50 competitors in the Hans Buschkins Junior Chefs Challenge. And we'll be giving out the prizes for that a little later. So to all the presidents and the delegations that brought young chefs with them, a personal thanks from me. To all the delegations that are going to bring young chefs to Chile, I thank you in advance. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Dr. Gallagher. Next, we'll just move to the presentation of official gifts from member countries. So whoever would like to present something to the Presidium and whatever, we've got 30 minutes assigned for this, so just make your way up to the stage as you can. A bit ad hoc, this one. After this, we'll also look at the presentation from Canada and India, and a final presentation from Dr. Billy Gallagher on the World Cooks Tour for Hunger again.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned yesterday, we had to change the schedule around to accommodate the awards presentation plus sponsor recognition, Global Chef presentation and ceremony for today to take place here rather than out in the desert. We decided this was a more appropriate place to do it. So that necessitated some change in the schedule. So we are moving ahead with a few things. First of all, right after at the coffee break, we are going to reconfigure the stage. I'm going to ask the board to take that table will be moved down there, but take your personal things so things don't get lost, because we need the entire stage for the presentations. I would like to now take care of a few items that we could not take care of during the last several days.